Hello everyone, it is the Plagiarist and welcome to a how-to video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a variety of different tricks and just general tips in Minecraft. Now, first of all, I just want to go over the most basic mechanic in the game other than movement and jumping, and that's crouching. If I'm crouching, I can't move off of blocks. That is extremely important. That's how you build simple things like this little outstretched area. I don't really know what to call it. But I wouldn't be able to build that to put my bed down to set my respawn point if I wasn't crouching. I could, but then I would run the risk of falling off. And that leads me into my next segment, something much more complicated, the MLG water bucket. Now the MLG water bucket, it neutralizes any fall damage that you take, no matter how far up you take it from. So for the sake of really efficiency, I made this just tall enough so that it'll leave me with 2.5 hearts. So if I fall down, watch. Ouch. So that hurt. Now I'm going to regenerate a little bit of health. I'm going to eat my steak. I'm going to climb up my twisting vines. And these twisting vines will also be useful very soon. I'm going to take my water bucket out. And right before I land, I'm going to see this, the little black outline on the block. That means that I can place my water. If I don't see that outline, that means I can't place it. I can't place my water all the way over there, because I don't see an outline. So I have to be about 3 or 4 blocks away from the ground, which takes some pretty good awareness. So here we go, we're going to drop. I took no damage, because if you land in water, no matter how far you fall from, you don't take damage. Why are you growing? Did I give you permission to grow? I'll teach you a trick to prevent those from growing in a second. So, next, because I'm down here, I'm going to show you an infinite water source. Now, if I take water from here, there's still water. There are very clearly 4 blocks of water here. But just by placing 2 down, it creates infinite water. And there's another way to do it too, which is this way. If you put water here and here, it creates infinite water. So if I take it from the side, it doesn't like that. But if I take it from the middle, let's dig a hole. Infinite water. Now, unfortunately, the same does not go for lava. With lava, you only get 1 source block. Because if you could just get infinite lava, well, then making nether portals would be very easy. Now, you might be thinking, well, lava, when you're in it, slows you down, doesn't it? Yes, that's because lava's super dense. So does that mean if I land in lava, I don't take any fall damage? Well, let's test that out. I'm gonna make this so that way there's less lava when I land. I'm gonna fail miserably climbing up my twisting vines. I'm gonna ready my lava bucket. You guys saw that if I fall, I have 2.5 hearts remaining. Let's see how many I have left if I put down the lava bucket. I start burning to death. Now, normally you do take less damage than I did, but I messed up my timing a little bit. I put the lava bucket down as I landed. So I hit the ground, took the fall damage, and then started burning myself. So I'm going to try that again. I'm going to eat my steak. I'm going to drop down. Ow, I did it again. 3rd try's the charm. I'm gonna eat my sandwich. And I'm gonna lava bucket. The problem is I'm clicking too early, so I don't see that outline, and by the time I do, well, I've already hit the ground. So you could mash, which is just clicking right click, not left click, right click as fast as you can, or you can time it. I usually time it, but because my recording software lags my computer a little bit, it's slightly harder to do that. You can see that my frame rate isn't perfect. So I'm going to drop, and we're going to do it properly. I didn't even put it down that time. I didn't even put it down. Anyway, the point is, it works, but you light yourself on fire. Now, there are some blocks that if you put them down, they will save you. They won't completely get rid of all the fall damage, but they will get rid of most of it. One of those is the hay bale. I can place the hay... Okay. Oh boy. Hay bale. Oh boy. It's getting close to night, so I'm just going to fix that. And the sun disappeared. So, we're going to place the hay bale. It's possible, but it's slightly harder than the water bucket, and I'll show you why. Water, well, if you look, it doesn't take up all of the block. And you little... How did... Okay, I sink into water. I don't sink into dirt. I sink into water, because water is not a full block, and because it's a liquid. So placing down a hay bale is absolutely possible. How long is that water going to take to go away?
2 hours later.
Twisting vines. I'm going to properly place down the hay bale. See, I only took 1.5 hearts, but I regenerated almost instantly back up to a half heart of damage, which is very convenient. Now I'm going to place down my twisting vines. I can climb up these. Now you'll see that I'm going up very slowly, and if I stop holding space, I go down very slowly. And what's interesting about that is you can also MLG with twisting vines, and they might be even easier than hay bales, because if you look, it doesn't take up the whole block. So like water, it's easier to fall into. So, I mean, this is where it gets tricky, because if you look at it, the outline doesn't take up the full block. So if you do land on it, chances are you might hit the block, and you still could take fall damage. But if you put down numerous, like here, it's guaranteed. So we're going to try it, and if it doesn't work, we're going to try it again with 3 down. Hey, it worked. So obviously if I put down 3, it's going to be even easier. And drop down. There. Boom. Simple. Easy. Now over here I have a little diorama. These are twisting vines, as you just saw. These are vines. And these are weeping vines. Now, twisting vines can be placed up. You can stack them like I did over there. Vines can only be placed on the sides of blocks, and you can't stack them unless you have more blocks on top of it. But if you're falling, chances are you don't have that luxury. And if you're falling, there most likely isn't going to be a wall behind you. And even if there is, it's definitely not going to have vines. And the only way to get vines is to give yourself shears. That is the only way to get vines. If I break it, boom, the vines drop. But if I try without the shears, it just disappears from existence. These, they will sometimes... Yeah, they will sometimes be able to be picked back up. Same with weeping vines. Weeping vines, if you notice, can only be placed on the undersides of blocks, and if you're falling, well, I don't think there's going to be something above you to stop your fall. So using MLG, hay bale, water, or even lava, that's probably going to burn my hay bale, or lava, or even other things like beds, boats, and saddles, will stop you. Now I can't put down a saddle, okay? I can't just plop a saddle on the ground and not die. Instead, I have to land on something that has a saddle, like a horse, or a strider, or a donkey, or a mule. But boats, it's very difficult to do, but you can put them down and get in them right before you hit the ground. That's very difficult. I'm not going to try it because I'm going to die in the process. But beds, I have one placed right here, which is very convenient. Beds bounce you, and when you land on them, you don't take all of the fall damage. But you do take a good amount of it. Now I'm going to show you why when I get down there. You definitely can place down a bed to stop your fall, but there are some places you can't, and I'm going to say that in a minute. The bottom of this is wood. If you land on wood, you still take damage. But this, it's a bed, it's bouncy, it's a mattress, or at least it's supposed to be. If you land on it, you don't take damage, but because I'm just giving rational explanation. I'm not saying that you can just take the wood out and not take damage. But beds, you don't take damage. Well, you don't take all of the damage if you land on them. Now next, you'll notice that I have a little sliver of armor. That's because I'm wearing boots, because I'm going to show you some stuff in the nether. I'm going to take my lava, I'm going to take my water, I'm going to take my hay bale too, just because I feel like it. And I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that you can do in the nether. So, I'm going to give myself a shield too, because I don't want to die. Oh, great. That's a ghast. They are hostile mobs, and they don't like you. But the reason I'm wearing gold is to protect me from a dude. Just gonna get rid of you, because I don't like you. So, ghasts are annoying. But what I wanted to show you was a piglin. Now, piglins especially like spawning in this biome. This is a crimson forest. Now, I'm gonna try to get a closer look. That pig thing right there, that's a hoglin. That's not a piglin. Piglins, there's a better one. There's a piglin. Piglins will attack you if you aren't wearing gold. Even just boots help. You can wear any golden armor you want. Holding a golden sword isn't going to help you. But armor, yes it will. Now down there's a ruined nether portal. That just has some free loot. Gold, items, sometimes enchanted things. That's a piglin. Hey, piglin. Piglins like gold. So if you give that's lava. If you give a piglin gold, it will give you an item. Let's see what it gives me. It gave me blackstone, which is glorified cobblestone, but it looks nice. Now if I really don't want to hit it, but I have to. If I hit this piglin, the piglin next to it is also going to get angry. Oh, great. So yeah, all piglins get angry if you hit one of them. So try to avoid that. Now you can MLG lava in the nether, but it moves oh god, now I have to wait for that. It moves way faster and goes way farther than in the overworld. So if you're gonna do that, be very careful. Oh, now there are two of them. So it's going to hit the ground and it's going to spread out a lot. That's going to be really problematic because I want to get in that ruined nether portal. So we're going to use our twisting vines, we're going to use our water, we're going to use our hay bales, and we're going to use our beds to get down there. So we're going to take our twisting vine, we're going to place it, we're going to take our... I don't need to do it here. Okay, I guess I do. Where do I go from here? Twisting vines. So now I'm gonna crouch. See, he's angry at me. He's gonna go into the lava like a stupid idiot and he's gonna die. No, he's not. Cool. So, I'm crouching so I can't fall off the block. I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna get over here. I don't like you. Now, hoglins don't walk into lava, obviously, but they do if they know, well, if they think that it's safe beforehand. So I'm gonna get as close as I can to him without being in his attack range, and I'm gonna place lava there. So now he's gonna die. Now, because he burned to death and he died while he was on fire, the food that he dropped is cooked. If he didn't, it would be raw. And now I have to... Lava in the nether is like your worst enemy. It's cooked. So the ruined nether portal is right below me, but I don't feel brave, so I'm going to make my way down first. Let's use our water. The water disappeared because it's so hot here from all of the lava that water doesn't exist. So there's pretty much no point in bringing this to the nether. Hay bales, oh yeah, hay bales work. They work fine. Yep. Probably would have taken about 2 hearts from that. Instead, I only took half. Now, there are no... I don't see any piglins or hear them, but that doesn't mean they're not here. If you open a chest or break a chest with a piglin... Ooh! If you open or break a chest with a piglin nearby, they will try to kill you, like you saw when I hit them. So that is definitely not something you want to risk happening. Especially because in the nether, well, I'm going to show you what happens if you try to set your respawn point. There's a hoglin. Okay, yup, and we're going into this biome, so it leaves me alone. Is it chasing me? No. This is an enderman. They don't care about you being alive until you hit them, so don't do that. Also, don't look at their eyes. You can look at any part of them you want, just don't look at their head, or they will kill you. Now that's a strider. Those guys are great. Really nice. I'm gonna try to get over to him, and I'm gonna try to lure him over with this. Hey, buddy. Okay, guess not. Let's crouch over to him. Hey. Hey. See, he wants this, because it's food. Yes, we know you like food. I can't get him. Where is he going? Where is he going? Hey. I'm gonna try to lure him over this way. Hey. Hey. Yeah. This is a bad idea. Now it's not. Strider. Look. Where is he? Oh, he's right below me. Cool. Do I have any more blocks? Yes, I do, from the piglin. How convenient. Strider. So now that he's close to me, I can put a saddle on him. Where is he? Now I can get on... Now I can get on him. And if I'm holding this item, he will go on his own. I'm not touching the keyboard. He will go on his own. And if you right-click, he will go faster. And if you do that, the durability goes down. I've already gotten the achievement in this world, But normally, you will get an achievement that says, this boat has legs. Now this guy, he spawned like this. I didn't do that. Look, there's one over there. So you stay there. Cool. So I can hit this guy. He's gonna try to get over me, but because the soul sand drags him down a little bit, he can't. Now, guess what? This guy spawned with a saddle on him. So did that guy. That's how he's riding him. And sometimes they spawn with the babies on their heads, which is adorable, but they don't have saddles. So you gotta look for these guys. I'm not gonna kill this one because I don't want to. You know what? That'd be fun. Lava battle. Yeah. Come and get me. I don't know where he is because I can't see behind me. So he's gonna waddle over to me, and I'm just gonna punch him. Ow. Jerk. He just punched me for no reason. It's not like I swung at him with an axe made out of materials only found in hell. Next, I'm going to show you what happens if you try to set your spawn point in the nether. Am I on land? Yes. So I looked around a little bit. This seems like a pretty good place to set our spawn. So I'm just going to get rid of a couple of these. Oh look, warped fungus. This is how you make these. You need a fishing rod and you need warped fungus. That's how you get striders. Very important to know. Ah, yes, the die hole. So we could die here. So, just to be safe, let's set our spawn point. What? I'm gonna place the bed down. That happens. Because it does. There's no reason why it does. It just does. Ow. Oh, there's a piggo. He's magical for some reason. And he's in a cave. So, don't do that. The only way to set your spawn point in the nether is with a respawn anchor. A respawn anchor can only be crafted with 6 crying obsidian. You get an achievement because this is a very important block for obvious reasons. And glowstone. You need 3 of these and 6 of these. Now, you can't craft anything with these other than this. But what you... well, that's not true. You get redstone lamps, but that's a lamp. It doesn't... it's just bright and it's pretty. If I break this, it breaks into dust, and there's a little bit less of it. If I had 4, I could turn it into a block. So if you break glowstone, just be aware of that. You didn't break the game. So you saw how I blew up and violently died. But now what happens if I go into the nether and I look for netherite? Now you saw that... hang on. Just had to wait for the noise to die down. You saw that my axe is made of netherite. And you saw that I violently exploded when I put down the bed. Now let's see what happens if I were to go down a hole to where you can find netherite and use the bed there. So at about y coordinate 12, which is that on the left side of my screen, in about the middle left of my screen, it's going to say XYZ 24, 12, 21. When you get to that middle number, 12, you can find netherite. Now if I put down a bed, I'm going to die. But there are ways to survive. Wait, hang on. I'm going to... oh, hey! Oh! Cool. If I go here, and it's not what I wanted to say. If I just barely touch the bed, oh, wait, I wasn't in creative. I wasn't in survival, hang on. There, it's good enough. So, I'm gonna place our bed right there. I think I can, yeah, I can reach that. You can see the black outline on the bed. So, I'm going to go into survival, and just to ensure that I don't die, I'm going to give myself lock 3 blocks of iron. And I give myself crafting. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just making some armor, so the explosion does less damage to me. And so I don't die. So you get an achievement for making both armor and finding iron. So, I shouldn't die from this. And I'm actually gonna... Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to deal. This can't be destroyed by explosions. Neither can crying obsidian or regular obsidian. So if I do this, I don't die. The area is still cleared out. I barely take any damage, and it's because there were blocks in front of me preventing me from taking the brunt of the explosion. So I'm going to take another bed, and just to show you that wasn't a fluke, I'm going to do it again. Let's say over here. I'm going to put down my ancient debris, which cannot be destroyed by explosions. I'm going to put down some obsidian, just because I don't feel like dying. Barely any damage. Area is still cleared out. Bed is gone. Now there's 2 of this right here. That's just really lucky. I didn't know that was there. And you don't need unbreakable blocks to prevent yourself from dying. It's just very useful. So I'm going to kill myself. That sounds bad. So I can be back down here. Next, I'm going to show you something that I already did, and that's a crit. Let me just... Ow. So good at this game. So this isn't what they look like. They don't have crossbows. They only have golden swords, like this guy over here. The only reason this guy has a crossbow is because if a piglin goes through the portal and comes to the overworld, they become a zombified piglin. And if a hoglin... Now, zoglins are interesting. Hoglins only attack you and sometimes piglins. Zoglins? They attack everything. Even, so because he attacked one of them, that angered the rest of them. Good job. You weren't supposed to kill him, but you did. Zog. Jeez, these guys are impressive. Either that or zoglins or wimps. Okay, we're gonna spawn you. Now I need to get away from this guy, because he's gonna attack me. Is he done? No. Why? Let's shift, crouch. He shouldn't see me anymore. Yeah, he isn't moving. Yeah, he's down there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... I don't know how to do this without him targeting me. We're gonna place that there. He should want to attack that. See, he's trying to attack the armor stand. Just because it looks like it's alive. So that means I can be near him and he won't care, because he's targeting this. So he'll be here all day, and I can't even get hit, because he's targeting this, and he's not gonna stop attacking this until it dies, and it's never gonna. So I'll just leave him there. He can have fun by himself. So, is there anything else that I left out? No, I don't think there was anything I had that I left out. Well, I could show you how to smelt the ancient debris. So I'm going to show you how to do that. If I have a furnace, and I put this in, where did it go? I put it down. If I put this in here, give it a little bit of fuel, let's say something made out of wood, so a boat, it will smelt this. And when it does, it's going to turn into a netherite scrap. Not a netherite ingot. That thing in the top right, that's an ingot. What happened to the Zoglin? Did the armor stand win? So in order to create an ingot scrap, I need a crafting table. In order to craft this into ingots, I need 4 scraps, which means I need 4 of that ancient debris, which is already the rarest thing in the game, in the most dangerous place in the game. So that's definitely not something that you can just easily do, and you also need 4 gold. Now you can place the gold and the scraps however you want. It doesn't matter. That's actually pretty cool. Now I'm kind of just having fun with it. You will get a netherite ingot. And now there is no achievement, for some reason, for getting the ingot. The only thing you get an achievement for is getting the ancient debris. So I'd say that's I would say that's about it for this how-to wait. Okay, I thought I saw a piglin up on my tower. So that's going to be it for this how-to video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did, smash that like button, and hopefully I get a good grade on this project. Thank you so much, everybody, and now it's time to become a Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah, let's go. Whoa, this is how we get content. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, my skin is Miles Edgeworth from Phoenix Wright, but it really doesn't look like that. Bye-bye.